Everybody?
All your players okay after that shot got a bit ugly at the end? Is everybody okay?
No, absolutely fine. Yeah. Only stuff that happened in the game, nothing to do with that.
It's a remarkable second half.
Yeah, really pleasing. The first half we were below par, they were good. We probably our diligence to doing the ugly things in a game and the shape and the hard work kept us just about hung in there because they had a couple of great chances. And then the second half, I was so pleased with the mentality of the players. We spoke about it at half time, and the delivery we felt would be important. And they certainly did deliver. Some of the quality of the football was very pleasing second half. We just couldn't find it first half. We were, I think maybe, sometimes you get 40 points last week, and that's a big marker in what we're, looking to achieve as a club. And then you get that weirdness to that, which way does that spin? And first half, it looked like, that kind of, right, okay, that's done, let's just get through today. And then second half, it looked like a stimulated performance when everyone said, right, okay, let's really take the game on. And that can happen, but I was very pleased overall to go and get a really good win. Yeah, well, to be honest, we thought with everything that was going on, they might come out with a bit of energy and on the front foot, and we thought we might have to absorb some of the game. We were hoping not to, but we thought that might happen. And, we have got, the squad has got stronger again, now that we've got people fit again. So I think we can be more proactive from the bench, and I thought it worked last week, and it worked this week. But it was a very fine margin, I must say, to whether he started Woody. But Jeff's done a good job for us in there when it's not really his natural position. So, I do trust the players to go and deliver performances, and they have to be different kind of performances. We have to find different ways of winning in the Premier League. It's not easy for teams like us to just roll teams over. We have to find different ways of working, different ways of achieving things. And today we found two different halves, which found a win. Well, he's certainly in a rich vein of form. A lot of his work goes unnoticed at times, what he does for the team, because strikers inevitably are judged on their goals at some point. And, he does a lot of work. He does a lot of people kind of use the word old-fashioned, but it's never been more modern at times the way he plays because it's hard to deal with, and that's the job of a striker. I'm pleased for him, pleased for Woody. Goals on the table again for Woody. But pleased for the team. The mentality's been really strong. We had a tough run. We're only one loss in 6 now, so work that one out after the story and how that changes. But I did say that when the group gets back to what it is and the injuries come back, I felt we're stronger than we have been in previous seasons, and I think that's shown with people getting fit again.
Can I ask you what you thought of the event, the pitch invasion? Do you feel at one point that the players may be in danger?
No, I don't think so. I've been around football long enough. I think. People come on the pitch. I can't imagine they're trying to be dangerous towards players. I think they've got their own agenda and if they're unhappy with the club or what's going on. But I don't think the players felt like that.
Ashley did tackle one of the fans.
Well, I think it's a tough situation for a player. No one wants to ideally see fans on the pitch. I don't think anyone wants to see that, but they get frustrated. I don't think there's any malice in Noble getting hold of someone and Barnsley. I think they're trying to say, come on, just get off the pitch. A few of the players are trying to guide people off the pitch. So let's get, whatever's going on, let's at least get on with the game. It's one of them things, and hopefully there'll be better times ahead for West Ham where they don't see that. No, he was just trying to say, look, there's a bit of common sense here. We're slowing the game down and just let. I said, yeah, I understand. As in, and the fans, if you notice, there was a little delay just to let it all calm down again and get people in position and that sort of thing. I thought the officials done the best they could. It's not an ideal situation for them either.
For your players, I said to them in that situation to sort of keep their heads, to give away a goal then.
Well, yeah, and then the atmosphere is weird. Then it changes from one extreme to the other. We scored. I think actually going back to football, if I'm allowed, there was a very minor offside. I don't even think it is offside for Barnsley to go 1-0 up. Anyway, we got over that disappointment. Scored a really good goal, obviously a top goal. Great pass from Matt Loughton. Well, long ball obviously from Matt Loughton, but a great pass and a fine layoff. The detail in football. It's a brilliant finish, but the layoff's fantastic because it's just pure. And then Barnes, it's a hell of a strike. And then we react very quickly to score a second, and then obviously the atmosphere changes again. And that was when our players had to just, you know, keep doing what they were doing really, and just keep their eye on what was going on. Yeah, no, really important save. And like I say, they were the better side. First half, they were the better side. We just, like I say, it looked a bit huff and puff from us. And then second half, a really good reaction. And we have been, I would say, at least good at staying in games when we've needed to. Not all season, but for a lot of the season. And that's an important factor. Like I said, we're not the real deal. You know, the Premier League's a tough side of football for us. So we have to do everything we have to do. We have to be diligent on the basics. We have to do all the ugly stuff. And I thought today, second half, we showed some real quality to go and win a match.
3 weeks for that.
Yeah, well, 3 weeks, you know, to get 2 wins back-to-back in the Premier League is brilliant for any team. And then 3 weeks, we'd obviously prefer another game coming, well, the first week. But anyway, everyone's in the same boat. So we'll get some downtime, some training time, and the internationals will go away, etc., etc. And then we'll get ready for the next one when it comes around.
Okay, everybody.
Cheers, thank you. Oh, sorry.